to do with the definition of what it means to be a man. You understand? Because an oppressor recognizes that it is far more likely that it is the male of the species who's going to resist domination and resist it violently. And any oppressor who's worth his salt knows that you must destroy the males. You must imprison them, humiliate them, do any other kind of thing to them in order to hold the people down.
God is 30 now. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. When I was 10, I added knowledge in my cipher. And when I was 20, I had the wisdom to apply it. And now that I'm 30, I'm understanding now with science. And when I reach 40, I bring the culture, bring the fire. That's what I'ma do. Oh yeah, I'm talking to you. So keep listening, cause I don't wanna argue with you. I hear you whispering, so I'ma set my target on you. I attack with such ferocity, I'm just fulfilling prophecy. As I stand strong, I heard the elephants won't topple me. Drop a mountain on top of me, but just don't ever stop the beat. I'm in red form, you ain't prepared for something unlike a card game, but nah, I declare war. If you ain't that known, what the f is you here for? Nah, I'm drinking water, y'all, this ain't no smearing off. Most of y'all rappers is mad whack, with feminine fag raps. Suggest you slip my disc like a bag back. Load the lead up and blast, keep my bread in the stash. I give you more like a fez in the sash. Listen, I'm standing on my square, 4 angles is 360. I'm trying to get free, you trying to get tipsy. Better sober up, the law gon' leave you broken up. Lie and say you stole a truck and crack you in your coconut. I'm just speaking my mind, and my speech is designed to kill lies and to free up your mind. So I talk about freedom sometimes. Get as deep as the tide, and in the ocean what I speak is divine. Keep my faith in the law, got no faith in the law. Black man, we gotta organize to take him to war. Yeah, I'm young, black, and I'm fresh, and I think I'm the best. And everything that he's speaking through the speaker is death. So I'm here to make a change. I'm here to explain how they miseducation wreak havoc on the brain. You worried about haters, better worry about traitors. And I chop their bodies up and feed the pieces to the gators. I got mad flavor like a bouillon cube. I'm the savior, these rappers dressing like Moulin Rouge. They behavior and they perception is too darn skewed. I don't know if I can save them, I definitely won't play them in my system. Cause I'm too much man to listen to rappers who think it's cool for 2 minutes kissing. It used to be different. They threw us in the hood, threw our manhood in prisons, gave our manhood a sentence. Now my manhood is missing. Yeah, manhood is strength, and manhood is vision. Now my manhood is pimping, bringing manhood back with black power, manhood rap. Protect the hood. Where your manhood at?
We wake up, we clean up, and we stand up. And once we can stand up like a man on our own feet, we stop begging the white man. And we stop apologizing to the white man. We stop compromising with the white man. Then the world will look at us with recognition and respect.
Alright. Uncle Jobs and Uncle Tuapo on Black Power family. Once again, you were tuned in to R.A.M. RBG TV. And you know we keeps it G. Raw and uncut common sense for the common people. Dealing with the common issues. Seeking common solutions. One of my best pieces of advice I can ever give, I will always give to the day I die and the day I return. It's black love. You know why? Because black love is the cure for the black nation. So let's get it. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. I'm gonna call today's bill Oh man, I'm gonna call today's bill Perpetrators of the Slow Death. Let me say that one more time. Today's discussion will be entitled Perpetrators of the Slow Death. It's been a while since I had to jump on this topic, pause, since I had to speak on this topic, and that is the topic of homosexuality, dealing with black people, especially dealing with this fight that we are in, dealing with our struggle. Because at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. For some odd reason, there is a new, I wouldn't say it's new, but it's a super emergence of so-called homosexual activists, black activists. You understand? You got folks that's literally trying to be the face, or a face I should say, and a voice for the black struggle. Now my aim and objective for today, I'm gonna throw this disclaimer out right there, like this. This, let it be known, this is not a personal attack against anybody, but I will be throwing a name out there. Let that be known. This is not a personal attack, but at the end of the day, we do have to, once again, face the shit that's facing us once and for all. Not be afraid to speak against it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you're fighting for this thing called black liberation, you're going to see exactly why I'm about to say what I'm about to say. Again, this is not a personal attack, but at the end of the day, we must attack that which is attacking us. And homosexuality is one of those major attacks that is not only attacking, but destroying the black family. Both mentally, actually on 3 levels, mentally, spiritually, and physically. It's destroying the black family. So again, my aim and objective today is to discuss that. No holds barred. You already know, raw and cut. I give it to you straight. Before I begin my discussion, I want to start out with Exhibit A. Again, we're going to call this one today Perpetrators of the Slow Death, right? I want to show y'all something, exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. Read for yourself. I'm not going to read nothing for you. You read for yourself. Read nice and good. I'm pretty sure y'all done seen this face before. I'm pretty sure y'all done seen some shit like this before. Again, we have to attack that which is attacking us. If we say we about this life, if we say we about this walk, this shit right here completely halts our walk. Completely halts our movements. Again, I'm holding this up there nice and long for you, pause, so you can read it word for word, letter for letter, exactly what the hell you see. Yes, your eyes do not fool you. You see what you're reading. Then on top of that, as a major disrespect, you see the name that this guy chooses to quote, to so-called justify his actions. Bullshit. 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 Now you know how I know. King Shaka would have his blood all over that spear for invoking his name, mixing it up with this bullshit right here. I'm gonna give it to you a couple more seconds and we gonna go in. Are we serious? You read it. You saw it. Now, let's go. Alright, perpetrators of the slow death. The reason why I came up with that right there, right? At the end of the day, we have to keep it clear. You saw what you just saw. Now, you hear what he say he's out there doing. You know what I mean? Out there talking about on some front line and yada, 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 yada. But I'm going to keep it to you just like this. If you were a true soldier for the people, if you are a true man for the people nonetheless, Your ass wouldn't even be mixed up in that, because at the end of the day, this fight that we are fighting, this struggle that we are going through, is that for liberation of African people. You feel what I'm saying? Regathering our African minds, our African spirituality, our African livelihoods. That shit right there goes against it all the way live. One, it's a learned behavior, not from Africans ourselves. Who did that shit comes from? Them damn Europeans. So give that shit back. That's where you got your shit from. And the fact that you want to and try to infuse this whole rainbow bullshit up under this, and then invoke certain names, you feel what I'm saying? The Shaka Zulus and this, that, and the third. You already know this right here. This is all Garveyism. So you slapping the hell out of Garvey in his face, just so you know that. The more you engage in this shit and even put it out there in the forefront for the people. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This dude has a very loud mouth. He's very vocal. You understand? And though many of them that's like them, that are starting to surface up. You understand? It's a lot of folks that's starting to surface up with that type of energy right there. That type of bullshit energy right there. Again, we are about the saving, the resaving, the recapturing of our black lives, right? 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 Life. That's the key word. Life. Again, family, what life can you get from this homosexual shit? Not a soul. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It ain't gonna happen. But the simple fact, you understand, you got folks out here once again trying to get in where they fit in, and then trying to infuse shit, and they got people hooked to it. I'm telling you, ever since that damn law got passed last month, and it's, you know, a little bit changed back, whatever, that the whole gay marriage, gay rights shit, whatever, I'm telling you, it's been full-fledged attack, and y'all are completely missing it. You know why? Because not only are you trying to hold hands with the system of racism, white supremacy, which had different levels of attack on different many scales, different many fronts. You're also trying to, you know what I'm saying, get in when you fit in with that whole we are the world with this gay shit. If you speak against it, you feel wrong, you feel guilty. But that at the end of the day, the shit that they do against the black people, the movements that they make, the examples that they set for the children, they don't give a shit. They make them. And at the end of the day, they dare you to say something against them, because you already know they got laws, they got legislation backing them, they have power backing them. Your black ass don't. So you figure, hey, I want some of that power, I want some of that legislation, so I'm gonna support this shit. This is the minds and the actions and speech of a lot of brothers and sisters right now flying up under this beautiful banner. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Let me catch you. Let me catch you. Let me catch you. That's all I gotta say about that part as far as me catching you. I'm not gonna go into details what I'm gonna do, but nonetheless, it ain't gonna be pretty. Again, this shit right here is a cancer to black people. This shit is a cancer to black empowerment. He out there talking about some black power, I'm doing more and this, that, and the third for the men, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna tell you how you're doing more. I'm gonna tell you exactly why you're quote unquote allowed to do more. Yes, you're allowed. You know why? Because your ass is no threat. You do not fit the mold of the black man that puts fear into these white folks, to these Asian folks, these Hispanic folks, East Indian folks, these Arab folks. You don't have that might, sir. You know why? Because you have relinquished that. You have relinquished your male authority to be that of a woman. You're going harder than the sisters to be a sister. And then this is the part that cracks me all the way up. Sisters, you cry and complain every day. You know it. You say it. You can cry and complain every day about how much the quote-unquote black man is so weak, how much the black man ain't shit, how much the black man don't defend and take care of the black woman and the black child, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you completely miss the fact that your little ass supports this shit right here. Black women are the biggest supporters for homosexuality. Let's get that shit clear. Again, this is why I always say the might of the nation rests within the men. Within the women. The defense of the nation rests within the men. The legacy of the nation rests within the youth. The energy that the woman, one, puts forth and supports is the energy that the world will follow. So if the black woman is out here supporting and bigging this homo shit up to the fullest of her ability, what makes you think that the world is not going to follow suit? What makes you think that these males, I can't even call them men today, these males are not going to follow suit and jump right along on the bandwagon and start, one, supporting, two, engaging in this gay shit? You know why? Because that's the support of the women that they got. They don't got the support of a real stand-up sister trying to really big they brothers up. You know what I'm saying? Turn them into stand-up brothers. How Big Mama used to do back in the day. We don't got that vibe. Today's sister is saying, yes, brothers, I'm going to cry and complain on how much you ain't shit, but at the end of the day, I'm going to feed you more bullshit to eat so you can be more shit. Case in point, this homosexual stuff. Black man, back to you. Black male, rather. That type of mold right there, I swear, if that's the mold that you, if that's the mold that you fit, if that's the jacket you wearing, don't say shit to me, because at the end of the day, you are being counterproductive. You're going against the grain. You're going against the people. You talk a good game, and I don't want to hear shit, because at the end of the day, you know me, family. Actions speak louder than words. And if your main example, once again, how you carry yourself, the way you speak, your mannerisms, your physical appearance is that of a black man. Live it, brother. Live it. But you busy trying to fight to be a woman. You busy trying to fight to be a woman. See, what you fail to realize, dude, this is what you fail to realize. You fail to realize the fact that what is the core, once again, I say this all the time, I'm going to say it again. What is the core principle of a nation? The family, which consists of what? Man, woman, and child. Multiplied many, many times over. That's a nation. How the hell you expect to get a damn nation, but you out here setting the example of a freaking homosexual, talk about some black empowerment, talk about let's heal the family. What family? What family? At the end of the day, you cutting off your life, you cutting off your lineage, dumbass. And anybody that's around there supporting this, you are supporting the slow death of your people. This shit ain't gonna happen overnight, but at the end of the day, it does take time. And this is a gradual death that you are supporting. So this is why I said, perpetrators of the slow death. You support this homosexual shit, you are a perpetrator of the slow death. You're engaged in it, you are a perpetrator of the slow death. What example are you really putting forth for these children? This shit is not about the adults. It's not about the elders. Yes, it is about the common people or whatever, which does range from, you know what I'm saying, all ages. But at the end of the day, the main aim is that of the children. What example are y'all giving them, man? You out here telling these men, verbally, you telling these young boys, be a man, grow up to be a man, but your sissy ass run around talking about twirling and all the other gay shit you just said. Plus a whole lot much more. That I refuse to say, because that ain't my lane. I'm a man for real, unapologetically. You understand? But then again, what is the example that you are setting for these kids, man? What is the example? Mothers, what is the example that you are supporting? Sisters, come on. And you wonder why, when the world sees the black man today, they can't do nothing but expect a joke to come from you, because you are the world's joke right now. When you think about this homosexual shit, what is the first image that you see? That of the black man. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. From the billboards, to the TV, to the radio, all types of propaganda. What do you see? The image of the black man. What does that do? Kill off the esteem and the pride that black men should have. Which then encourages these young boys not to want to be men. Because you already know, being a black man, you know what I'm saying, and especially here in America, 3Ks don't get it twisted. You're a threat. So what's the best way that the system of racism, white supremacy, aka institutionalized racism, what is the best method they have put forth before the black male so he can not be a threat? Homosexuality. Y'all don't even realize how serious this shit is, man. I swear. Y'all out here talking about this is normal. It's the new social norm. It's the new social norm. No, it's only the new social norm because you allowed that shit to get rammed down your throat. Because you ain't stand up. You ain't speak out. So you must be as soft as the rest of these people out here saying, how the rest of the world is saying. You must be that soft ass character. You must be. Because at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. Yeah, black men out here for the most part will... I'm gonna say, once again, I say we because I don't like to separate myself. This is a fight of togetherness. We gotta do this shit together, man. We gotta put forth a serious front. But at the end of the day, when we do speak on this shit, it's more so against rants. It's more so on the level of rants and just emotion versus seriously putting out on the forefront what exactly this shit is doing to the people. From the killing off of our lineages to the broadcasted imagery, to the self-esteem, to the way the way we're received by the black woman. Come on, man. It's yo, I'm telling y'all fell for this shit real bad. Y'all fell for this shit real bad, man. I understand. Yes, a couple of your families, a couple of your friends or whatever, we all got them. Or whatever. A couple of folks you may know from back when or currently or whatever, we all had our little run-ins with them on a personal level. But at the end of the day, what's real is what's real. And this shit is attacking black people, point blank. Y'all, I understand, like I said, folks don't want to speak out on it because of the legislation, because of the laws or whatever. Fight me. I don't give a shit. This shit is attacking my people. So therefore, I am going to say something. Every chance I get. Every time I say something, you going to hear my voice. Period. Because again, at the end of the day, it's about these babies, man. It's about the babies, man. What example are you setting? And if you notice, family, if you notice, this shit is getting to the children younger and younger and younger and younger and younger and younger. For all y'all out there talking about some, oh, I was born this way, this, that, and the third, it's almost to the point where it's gonna be like that. Because this shit is affecting the children at such a young age. It's gonna be damn near y'all are birthing homosexuals. Again, because your mind is not wrapped around the right thing. Your speech is not wrapped around the right thing. Therefore, your walks and your actions damn sure ain't gonna be wrapped around the right thing. You talking about you repping for black empowerment, but your livelihood is anti-African, anti-black empowerment. It's all the way European. Man, listen. Y'all just don't get it, man. Y'all just do not get it. Again, I'm going to say it again. It's all about the babies. This ain't about you. I don't give a damn about how you personally feel. Say what you gonna say, because at the end of the day, it makes me no difference. I'm a champion for these children. Period. And if you got a problem with that, if you got a problem with me speaking the way I'm speaking, with the intensity the way I'm speaking on this given topic, again, perpetrators of the slow death, because it isn't about the children. If you got an issue with that, then that just goes and shows and prove exactly what I mean by you being a perpetrator of that death. It goes and shows and prove. It shows and prove. You ain't about this shit, man. You trying to kill these kids. One by one. Slowly and gradually. You trying to destroy your people. Because you're a perpetrator of the slow death. And it's not even the simple fact that you, the individual, whether it's him or it's you or somebody you may know that may be doing this shit. The fact of the matter is, the harsh reality is the fact that it affects everybody around you. And those that are the ones engaged in the shit, they don't even give a shit. That's why I told y'all before, that whole pro-black stuff, that don't mean shit. You can verbally say you pro-black all you want, but if your actions, your activities are that against the black people, against blackness and what it stands for in all its beauty, you, my friend, are an enemy. An open enemy. Period, point blank. And I'm going to take it to you. Because, again, I'm a champion for these babies, man. I'm a champion for these babies, man. Emotions has nothing to do with this walk, man. You got to put your emotions to the side. I know you feel like, once again, you can't say nothing. I'm talking to the family at large or whatever. I know y'all feel like I can't say nothing or whatever because of the laws and the legislation or whatever. Man, forget that. Because at the end of the day, you still bowing. You still bowing. You still bending over. The more you keep your mouth shut. And the more you keep your mouth shut, the more these babies get affected. And the more these babies get affected, you have no right, no ability to say anything about how these babies are moving because your black ass chose not to say nothing. Your black ass chose not to do nothing. Again, perpetrators of the slow death. And they come in various kinds. From the silent one who sees and hears this shit but does nothing, to the one engaged in it. You know what I'm saying? Fronting like they down with the people, but really, in all actuality, they going against their people. Again, with their actions. Forget the words. Forget the typing skills. They actions. Let me flip the script a little bit. Hold on. Now, what I'm about to say right now, by no way, shape, form, or fashion is in defense of this shit at all. But I will say it like this. Because you already know, I give the full reality. I will say like this. Bangers, all the bruhs, especially my brothers, I'm going to tell it to you like this. Shit like that make y'all look real bad. Shit like that make us look real bad as a collective. Now, I already know what I can do for myself on a personal level. How I move. I don't know how everybody out there moves or whatever on a day-to-day. But on a collective, that shit makes us look real stupid. And again, we wonder why our sisters vibe with us the way they do, with the negativity and the hostility that they give us. Because at the end of the day, the real bros refuse to stand up. The real bros refuse to take charge and take responsibilities for these children. The real bros refuse to be real bros. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better get up off your ass, man. Come up off that computer, man. Get up in these streets and show what a real example of what a real man is. Again, we need a new breed. What is your pedigree? Again, if your mind ain't wrapped around that of the black family, which is the core of the black nation, you will allow such acts, such as that, such speech, such as that, to take place and to carry on and go on and on and on and on. You will allow brothers and sisters to support this shit without being checked on and on and on and on. You will allow that shit to be infused with this. I'm not doing it. And if you do, if you allow that shit, if you one of the quiet ones, one of the blind ones, the deliberate blind ones, I'm gonna come at your ass just as much as I'm gonna come at them. Because again, you know better. Perpetrators of the slow death, man. That's all I gotta say on this one. Like I said, I'm a little upset about it because at the end of the day, I put my life on the line for this shit, man. You understand? I'm the threat that they fear. Not... Come on, for real. Hold on. We going back here again. Folks like me, bros like us, the real ones, are the ones that are the threat. You think this shit right here is a threat? This is why you get the rock. This is why you get the rock out the way you get the rock out. Because it is bullshit right here. You, my friend, are no man. Just because you have the physique of a male, you are not a man. Your actions speak it. Hell, even right here, your words speak it for themselves. Now, what sister is going to allow that shit, man? What sister in her right mind is going to allow that shit and support that shit, man? I remember back in the day, sisters would smack your ass up and call you a sissy and tell you straighten your ass up. Man, now he's doing his thing, he killing it. And then you got the men out here, some of these brothers out here talking about, yeah, I feel you, brother. Yeah, king. Yo, listen. Also, I don't mean to be disrespectful. You already know I give big ups to my elders. You understand? I respect my elders at all, you know what I'm saying? For all they've done. But at the end of the day, I gotta keep it G also. I'm a little upset, man. Uhuru movement. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with the Uhuru movement. Chairman O'Malley Yeshitela. He endorses this shit. He is aligned with that organization. Again, how in the hell, family? We talking Uhuru Sacks of Freedom Now, African Liberation, Abibi Fahudiye, Abibi Toomey, all these beautiful words, you understand, which is freedom for the family nonetheless. But we're supporting, we're engaging speaking highly of, with full esteem, of things that combat that very notion, that very thought, which is the freedom of the family. Your movements are against the family. You ain't for this shit. Your speech is against the family. You ain't for this shit. This shit got me hot, man. Y'all don't understand, man. Again, everybody loves to complain about what the men are quote-unquote not doing, but then turn around and completely ignore the energy that they put in to this shit. And then want to turn around and give brothers like myself, real soldiers out there in the streets out there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to turn around and give us strife. Y'all want to turn around and give us hell. Talking about we're being hateful, we're being spiteful, and this, that, and the third, and why can't we love everybody? Are you serious? I love that which loves me back. I love my people, first and foremost. And if you loved your people, if you was a race-first man, like the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey prescribed for the people, according to Article 39 of the Declaration of Rights for Negro Peoples of the World, you understand? You won't be involved in this European death style. You will not be involved in population control of black people. That's what this shit is. That's what this homo shit is. It's population control. Because again, if I can get you, if I can manipulate your mind to make you not want to cohabitate and breed and birth children with that of the opposite sex of your people, if I can get a black man to turn in against his black woman and not deal with her, and then turn and deal with another black man, if I can get a black woman and turn against her black man and turn it on another black woman, if I can get y'all to split up like that, what life will you produce? What life you gonna produce? And I don't want to hear nothing about that, oh, you can adopt this, that, and the third. That ain't your child. That ain't your blood. That ain't your genetics. That ain't your lineage. You are cut off from you on back. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Flatline. You understand? No life. No life. If you will go against the family, you are going against life. Again, if I can get you to control, if I can manipulate your mind for you to go against that who you are designed, one, designed for, two, if I can get you to go against the one that will help and prolong your survival on this planet, I just took you and your whole people out the game. And yes, I said your whole people, because again, look at the numbers that this shit is producing. This shit is at epidemic levels, man. Pandemic levels, man. This shit is worse than the crack era. Homosexuality is the new crack era, man. And folks is hooked, man. Hooked. I don't even know what else to say, man, on this one, man. All I'm gonna say, like I said, man, y'all perpetrating a slow death, man. Y'all are trying to put forth death to your people. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a damn what you say, organization you part of, what banner you holding. At the end of the day, like I said, you trying to uphold that shit up under this, I'm going to check you. Real ones are going to check you. And when you get checked, just know that you deserved every bit of it. Just know that. Perpetrators of the slow death, man. What side you on? Because if you on our side, you already know what to do. But since you're not on my side, since you're not on our side, we coming at you. We gonna check you. We gonna check you. But at the end of the day, it's about these babies, man. It's obvious you don't give a shit about them because your example's speaking. Your support speaks it. The way you defend that shit speaks it. You ain't about these babies. Y'all ain't about these babies. I am. Real G's that ride with me, we are. Questions, comments, concerns, please get at me. This is a discussion that needs to be had. We need to talk, family, because this is some serious shit, man. Very serious. Uncle Jobs Seneb, which is life, prosperity, and health. Hutuapo and Black Power, family. Always remember that black love is the cure for the black nation. So let's get it. And when I mean black love, I mean one, loving these people for the first part. Two, you already know you ain't gonna get nothing without the black man and the black woman in perfect union. So yeah, black love is the cure for the black nation, so let's get it. We need to produce more babies, and we can only produce babies with a man and a woman. That produces the child, the legacy of our nation. Keep it locked, keep it G to the next one. This is RANM RBG TV, family. You know we keeps it G. You know what I mean? Raw and uncut. Common sense for common people. I'm going to say it again. Common sense for common people. Dealing with common issues, trying to seek common solutions. One of our biggest common issues is this of homosexuality, family. Again, face it for what it is. Face it for what it is. Is this one of the many fears that black people have? That I probably should have discussed in the last couple episodes? Is this one of the fears that we have? Face it head on, man, so we can deal with the shit and move on, man. Again, it's about the babies, man. That's priority number one, man. Period. Keep it locked, keep it G. Once again, man, this is RANM RBG TV, man. I'm your brother in Guvo, now you see RANM, the children's champion. Oh, man. Bang for the babies, man. That's all I can say. And you perpetrators of the slow death, beware.